I don't forget about this. I'll have to go with the dashboard and also load the correct profile, because this morning I played a standing game, which is this. And I think we're there. Yes, I can go with the game. I'm getting faster at this the more I do it. War Thunder, here you are. Ciao Emanuele, grazie per aver approvato il mio post. Passa a salutarci una volta, ci farebbe senz'altro piacere. Everything is set up correctly. Let's put VR mode. Maybe I should play, I think 90 Hz is the good balance. Let's go 90 Hz instead of 80. Play. Bringing down the wheel that I won't use, but eventually I will go back to using it. This should be more or less okay, yes. I like it. Let's go. What is the problem? Where is the game? Here is the game. I upgraded the American planes another bit, and now I also have the Corsair with the cannons, the one that is rated 5.0. But it's stock, of course. It's stock. I haven't upgraded it at all yet. Maybe we'll manage to do it during the stream. Let's see. If I get lucky, that is. It was very close to unlocking in any case, so it was predictably going to import from file, load the joystick controls, open, and then close. Open but then close. Simulation mode. And I guess now I have to play the American planes. I've got more used to them than the Soviet ones. I'm better with these. Strangely enough. Repair and go. Let's see if he puts me in Sicily like always. I wouldn't even be mad. No, today we go to the Ruhr. Okay. Well, it's thematically quite interesting. We're going to do the Battle of the Bulge. Or is it pronounced the Bulge? Actually, I don't know. Here in Italy we call it l'Offensiva delle Ardenne. Of course all the better planes can spawn. So let's go with the Lightning, I tell you. I'm starting to like the Lightning. When you understand it, it's a really powerful plane. Like this, like this, like this. Universal, universal, and to battle. Ah, I didn't choose. Wait. Ah, okay, I had a spawn. No, because I want to start as close as possible to the objective. Airfield 4. To battle. I put a decal that is pretty nice there, but you cannot see it seems. It's too wide as a plane. Perfect. What do we see here? There's two guys from a clan, probably communicating, but we also have a couple. So that's good. I guess it balances out. You see how having two engines make the plane much less inclined to go one way or the other. It tends to go straight because they counter-rotate, you see. It's much easier to take off in this. Such a peculiar plane. If you boom and zoom with this, basically you cannot lose. When it begins being turn by turn as a fight, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Already they captured the zone, okay, I guess I won't complain. In any case, the enemies will still be there. Look how well it runs on this map. Probably it's the best performance I've enjoyed. Completely on the green. If you look at the diagnostic here, you only get a yellow spike once in a while. It runs perfectly. This is the perfect VR map, I guess. It's not like this game looks so good, but to play in VR while you're streaming takes a really beefy computer. Well, probably it would take a computer that doesn't even exist yet. But this manages to do the job. Probably the fact that it's a Ryzen processor is a good thing. The Ryzen, as I've heard, is much better for streaming. I didn't even think about streaming when I bought the processor. So, I was lucky with that. We need supremacy. Oh, a new objective. Follow me, follow me. Okay, I will follow you. I don't remember which side is the follow me and which the cover me. I pressed the wrong one. No, I meant move after me. Wait, I'll have to tell them I didn't mean to. How do I even type T? No, but I don't know if I will write to. Yes, team. See how efficient I am at typing. When I'll have to do it in a fight, we will laugh, I think. I hope he got what I meant. He seemed to say he's sorry that he didn't cover me. Okay, I better not try to communicate more. Since everything I say is misunderstood. Move after me, yeah, I'll move after you. We have to go higher. 1600 is absolutely not enough in this plane. How are we going to boom and zoom if we are lower than the things we want to zoom? The perfect meeting of two generations, the boomers and the zoomers. That is the life of the American pilot. After all, we are starting from square zero. Again, it's the roaring 20s. And an entire century stands before us. Let's hope it's better than the last one.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Getting to the objective now, 2500. 2500 in general is where I start to feel more safe. I don't know why, probably it's arbitrary. Let's go toward this. Even though I'd rather head for the... Where is the guy? On me.
Follow me.
I'll also signal my position seems to be the fancy of the day.
Guide on me.
Guide on me, yeah. Follow me, I want to do it too. It's not a wrong idea per se to let each other know where we are. Let's hope they cooperate as well as that seems to imply. I wish the mirror on the engine had really worked, unfortunately it doesn't. Almost at the objective now. Seems like we are moving fast, but in fact we are. Almost 400 kilometers per hour. And we will start to capture real soon. What is that? Could it be the friend? I don't know. I think I'll go take a look a bit closer. There's two of them actually. I won't ask for cover yet, but I'm going to signal my position. That's doing red smoke. Presumably it's the friend, since every friend seems to be signaling. What's the maximum dive speed of this plane, by the way? That's something I should have known before doing this. Okay, it's a friend. And what about that then?
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Friend 2. Perfect.
Follow me.
I'll make some smoke too. Mine is green, by the way. Let's make the Italian flag. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to lose so much altitude though. Going back upwards. I can almost see the decal, but not quite. We're back at 3000, okay, let's try not to stall, because that's never a good thing. Now sitting very comfortably up here, almost captured the point. He still keeps doing the smoke. I kind of know that kind of pilot. They're the ones that always like to attract attention. Probably wants to go for the enemy aces. Destroy the enemy attackers. B3. Capture the zone. That's good. B3. Yeah, man, I agree. I'll also say it. Follow me. I should say agree probably, but I don't have agree bound on the joystick. I should bind it. It's a message that you can use often. These two, what are they? Hey Nix, yeah, today we're going for the lightning. Thunder and lightning indeed. I want to go for a change. It's almost fully upgraded now, by the way. I only lack a couple of modules. One of these is the cannon, and the other I think the final one for the engine. But now that it's so close to perfection, it's very fast. Look at that. 430 on a straight line. Do you perhaps know the maximum dive speed? Because I went like 800 a few seconds ago and it didn't break, so I guess it's pretty high. Now I'm heading for the enemy attackers. With my improved sense of hearing that I now have thanks to your suggestion, which can help me in finding the enemies. Before it's too late. Before it's too late, I mean, yeah. Sometimes I still make mistakes of pronunciation. You know, I've read so much and I've written so much in English, but to actually speak the language is kinda new for me. Okay, here are the enemy attackers. I'll signal my position again.
Move after me!
Let's see if the other guys respawn. Perfect. He's more to the left and back of me. Somewhere over there. It hates G's. Ah, yeah, you had told me about it. I'll ask for cover, I guess. Let's see what I can do to these things.
I agree.
I agree. Perfect. He agrees. Let's hope he also indeed offers the cover. I don't want to go too vertical on this though, because I would have like 1 split second to hit the things. Also, let's give some more time to the friend for coming and assisting me if everything goes bad. Not too much time though, because they're bombing the troops. Let's go, it's time. One final call for help.
Need backup!
And let's go. Ikimasu. Here it is. What is that? I hope it's a Stuka. I love shooting down Stukas. Yeah, like a hawk. No, like a lightning actually. That's what I am. Oh, did I break it? I think I broke it. And back upwards,
Move after me!
because that is the job of the lightning, to boom and zoom the targets. Okay. It's an A20. I wish I knew what the hell that was. But am I against German? Only now I'm asking to myself. I think these are Swedish planes. Aren't they, Nix? He will know for sure. I'll ask for help again. Cover me! I want to kill the Stukas. If someone comes and stops me from killing the Stukas, I would hate it. Now I'm no longer boom and zooming though. I'm doing the usual thing. I say kill the Stukas. Well, actually they're not Stukas, but you know what I mean. He's got a rear turret. He's got a rear turret. You... How dare you? How dare you? Okay. We'll have to go for another pass. That's already half dead. Won't waste time on that. Look how it turns. For being so big, this plane really turns well. Here's another A20. Passing under my right wing. Why are you shooting American A20s? Good question, Nix. I don't know. Ask the guy that created this mission. I have no idea. So they're Americans. I thought they were Sweden. I don't know. I'm just shooting them because they're traitors, I guess. They went to the enemy and they shouldn't have. You go to the enemy now, you're asking for it. You will have the vengeance of the lightning. Look at that. Thunder and lightning indeed. User made service, yeah. Someone shooting me again. Someone shooting and killing me. Killed by the stealth TBF. But still, I mean, 2 kills. And I can also spawn in the cool things. Let's go with the new plane. Indeed. The famous F4U1C Corsair with cannons on board. Now, if I had this kind of firepower, I think the A20s would have gone down quicker. The stealthy BFs always get you, always get you. Let's get back to the action as soon as possible. As you see already, I have put the handy decal on the plane. Although I'm now noticing that it's maybe a tad too big because I cannot see the eye of the snake, and this is terrible. Now I can't get myself pumped by looking at the snake. Hi Anderson, thank you for liking my post. I can always count on you guys from the virtual reality group. Thank you for your support. Let's take off. Look at the cannons under the thing. 20mm of that. Yeah, I want to see how powerful they are. Well, the plane is stock, mind you, huh? Let's hope I don't regret spawning in it, because it's a stock plane. Certainly isn't as fast as the previous one, at least not in the takeoff phase. But the enemy attackers are still in C3. Let's start for C3 and try to reach them. I think they're already retreating. There should be that formation over there. Now I'm very vulnerable. Probably I shouldn't go in the enemy territory before I reach an higher altitude, because this being stock makes it real slow and really hampers its climbing speed. I will try to go a bit diagonal, so I have more time to gain altitude before meeting another murderous BF that drops on me. 400 more than Mustang. Ah, the rounds. It's got more rounds. I love it. The Mustang really is quite quick to run out of ammunition. This won't. Oh my god, it takes its time to climb though, huh? I wonder what all these witches would do in the real plane. They're absolutely unlabeled. Only on, off, on, off, on. Two of them are off. Probably for starting the engine, I guess. Oh my god, am I even stalling? I'm overeating. What is this? It's a fatty, this plane. Even worse than the jug. And I'm only at 1500. And I wanted to chase the attackers. The attackers are probably back to Berlin by now.
On me! Getting down!
I like the way that guy constantly is calling his position. I'll also do it.
Move after me!
So I guess the battle is there. Fly as support. Yeah, I'll try to support that guy. They seem to be very cooperating with one another, probably because it's two guys from the same squadron. No, I'll stay with them. I bet they're good. Wow, there's a lot going on there. A lot of smoke. Someone's bombing the ground targets, I bet. I'll call my position again. Let's hope they do the same. BF F4 1. No, luckily they don't respond anymore. They only respond to one another, probably. This guy really needs a voice chat per team that you can speak with the other members of the team, activated by default. That would be cool. Hi George, thank you for liking my post. Very much appreciated. If you lose this plane, you have to wait 45 minutes. Oh my god. Well, if I lose this plane, probably that will be enough for the day. It's so damn slow. It takes ages to reach the targets. So it's okay to me. It's not something I want to do again. Well, now I'm at 2500 and I'm starting to feel more safe. There's a target there. Potential target, I mean. Let's look at its positioning. Well, it's coming towards friendly territory. If you lose this plane, okay, no, I already read it. Let's go and check it out. I was supposed to fly with others, but if they don't respond my call, how am I even finding the guys? So, I guess I'll have to take the risk. Destroyed enemy attackers failed. Well, of course, I shot down too, but if the others don't do anything, it's bound to fail. Let's go for the dive. But it's damaged, Then I think it's a friend returning to base. I still check it out, but 99%, that's what it is. You never know, but it's a friend, 99%. It's a friend. 6 o'clock is visibility. But look at what can I do, what I can do next. To me, 6 o'clock visibility is less of a problem because I can put my head outside of the cockpit. Now I also put my head on the furniture. I can look outside of the cockpit, you see. The magic of VR. Let's go back upwards. I'll go to these two things. I'm trying to call my position again. Let's see if they respawn.
On me! Move after me!
Oh, good, finally. So he's in front of me. He must be the one on the left, I bet. So what's the one on the right? Presumably it's wingmate. But we're never too sure. Also, these two are interesting. Well, I mean, everyone's cheating in every possible way in this game, including the entire matter of the engine, no? The fact that now you can hear the enemy's engine, that's absolutely not realistic. But how can you disregard the possibility when the other players are doing? After all, you're playing online, you have to conform. That's the enemy shooting the friend, and unfortunately he got him. What the hell, I couldn't get there on time. Let's boom and zoom this MF, if you know my meaning. Boom and zooming now. Zoom and booming with the power of the Corsair cannons. Did I get him? Judging by the sound is one of the friend going down. So now I put my head completely out of the cockpit and I see he's already behind me because my turning capability actually completely sucks. How the hell did he put himself there in such a brief time? I'll try to ask for cover, but I bet he won't come on time. Let's try to surprise him in some further mean way. Ah, damn it. Not so much, damn it. Oh, well, look what he's doing. This is nice. This is possibly nice. I'll ask for cover. Need cover. No, it looks bad. I don't know about this plane, Nix. He was able to put himself behind me with such ease. It's almost scary. Well, presumably I also attacked the wrong pilot, because if he was an average one, he wouldn't have been able... Yeah, it's the ace of the enemy team. If only I had hit with my first salvo. By the way, I thought I had hit him. I don't know why I hadn't. No, let's go back to something more... Well, something more upgraded most of all. I think it's the turn of the Jag. I'm starting to like the Jag, you know. But this time I'll also carry the bombs, because there's a nice ground battle there. Even though going in the exact same place means meeting that guy again. So he got 2 kills in a row. Ha ha! He got 2 kills in a row, that guy. But wait a second, did he disconnect? He was named Tad something, I no longer see him. He was on top of the enemy team, I think he disconnected. Okay, so I won't meet him again, I guess. I was the kill that concluded this day. I'm glad of it. How glad I am. Right, or did I look wrong? Was it the RPS guy? Maybe I can check from the map screen. No, the map screen. How do I call the map screen? No, it doesn't tell me. Now going with the Jag. Ground attack loadout. Well, when you're testing stock planes, it often ends that way. Okay, a ground objective has come out. You know what, since there's so much action there, and to go so low in the Jag is basically it's asking for trouble. I will head for the overground battle, so I can keep climbing in the meantime. Calling my position.
Follow me!
Let's see if they respawn.
On me!
Okay. Well, if he's there. But I see combat there. No, I absolutely cannot go in the jag so low while encumbered with bombs.
Attack the A point!
Attacking the A point. Yeah. I'd say agree. Report, answer. Affirmative.
Roger that.
I have to bind these controls on the joystick. There must be a way. What are we? 1200. Not enough. Absolutely not enough. Our bots are getting destroyed by the enemy. Hey, thank you for the share, Nix. I hadn't read you actually shared the game. War Thunder PS4. I don't have that group. That will make everyone with PS4 jealous because they don't have this kind of VR technology, no? No, but guys, it's really cool. You should try to play like this. It's awesome. It's a completely different game, especially in simulation mode. I'd like to subscribe to your groups too. I will. Is it? I don't know. It got moved around. Let me see. It's a bit closer, maybe. I don't know. Well, closer is impossible. In fact, maybe it's lower. Basically, it's the camera is set on a DVD rack. I raised it this morning to play Bombworks, the standing games, so it framed me from the top. And then when I put it back, maybe I put it back a bit lower, so it seems closer. But it's still the same distance.
Our victory is near.
In any case, Nix, you should have seen. The game was amazing. I bought it yesterday evening. Played it only a bit, then came this morning and streamed it. Well, of course, it was the first day of the year. Not many people came, but still I had a lot of fun. And I also uploaded the video to YouTube if someone wants to see it. I will play it again tomorrow, by the way. True, that's true, Nix. Have you seen the specs of the thing? It seems it's going to be amazing and not expensive at all for what it will be able to do. I bet they're going to create a console around VR technology. It seems Sony understood how important it will be for the next generation, unlike Microsoft. Or Nintendo for that matter, but Nintendo always plays its own game. It's a long game, but still. Actually, Nintendo does have a VR device for this current generation. It's made of cardboard, mind you, but it's a VR device. If you can't believe it, oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is that? Oh shit, I'm so slow. I start signaling his position just to be sure. If that's an enemy. Well, I can always go for the steep dive in the jag that is able of outrunning so many enemies. Ah, I see. Let me see where I put the camera. I think it's a bit higher, It must be higher. So it seems closer, but actually it's farther. And the fact that it's pointing from the top is better. I think it is. Okay, we're at 3000. I mean, let's start heading for the actual objective. This plane can go fast in a straight line. I will, however, go for a bombing run, because I have these 3 bombs. It would be a shame to carry them back to base. So, that's an airfield. Okay, but it's not on the map, so it's inactive. Not because if it was the enemy airfield, I would certainly not want to overfly it. Basically, we're heading in a straight line towards the enemy ground troops. I will drop all my bombs in a single run. I don't want to risk it.
I've got a problem here.
Let's go for it. Starting the dive. I hope I can find the targets, because at the moment I rest my chin on the wheel. You see the racing wheel that is so useful to do this. and try to identify a target in time. I can see the tracers. Where the hell? That thing. I can see nothing. What the hell? Here goes my plan. I didn't find. Yeah! No, but these are the friendly troops. I was going to bomb the friends. My dream of doing everything in one moment has gone. These are enemy tanks, yes. So let's bomb one. These are interesting. Oh shit, I'm exposing myself to the enemy aces. These three, maybe I can take out two in one time. The bombs these things carry are very big. This is probably as good a ground attack plane as a Sturmovik. Well, apart from the guns that are only machine guns. And straight for the target, like it's this. 1, 2, 3, bomb, bomb, bomb. I think I broke one. Probably I didn't break two. Let's see. Only one, yes. But I damaged the other. So let's keep gaining altitude again. Unfortunately, my idea was to go like inverted parabola. And then... Oh, I missed a comment. Andrew, hi Andrew. Excuse me, I was fighting. Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you, Nix, for reminding me. I was fighting in the moment and I didn't notice. Thank you. From Australia even. That's cool. You know, I have a friend in Australia. He was celebrating. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, Nix. Thank you. He's always doing the house honor. No, I'm sorry, Andrew. I was distracted. Thank you for commenting, indeed. All the way from Australia. The absolute opposite of the Earth. I'm in Italy, by the way. If you've seen the flag, you know. The flag I put on the bottom right, I mean. What is that? Coming from the right, which is friendly territory, but you never know. It could be an enemy returning. Let's try to chase him. I can chase well in this thing. What are we going? Almost 450. I'm a bit low, man. No, I don't feel safe at 15. If this was a Mustang, I'd be happy to fly at this altitude, but not with this. Not with this at all. Let's go towards the objective while climbing again. It's just not a turn fighter. It's the bat above the sky, no? That's the way they called it. Even has the same color. It's so metallic, no? There were bathtubs made of steel, I think, not iron. I bet they would get rusty, no? Imagine getting tetanus from your own bathtub. Ambush the enemy, okay, Nix. Good suggestion. I will try to hunt the enemy in the jog. What's this sound? I didn't like that sound. Now I can hear everything. Climbing again. I want to stay around 3000. Yeah, I will hunt, but I will also move towards the objective just because it's more interesting.
Need backup.
I must say I was kind of disappointed by the performance of the Corsair. I mean, of course it's stock, it's going to improve. But still it didn't turn at all. It seems like a plane made to go straight. Maybe the fact that its own wings are shaped like Harley Davidson's handlebars, no? The motorcycles, typically American, makes you think that it's a plane made to go straight. I'll have to study it well before I use it again. Look how convenient. I can put the head outside. This has amazing firepower, I can tell you. At first I was a bit uncertain about this plane because it's only small caliber, but the quantity of them is absolutely devastating. Devastating. When you start shooting with these, you tear through the opposition. And now that's the reason, you see, I can no longer play the Russian planes that I loved so much. They seem so underpowered compared to the American ones. The other day when I went with the Russian plane, I shot. I emptied my entire ammo. Yeah, can handle high G, so it can handle them, but it didn't turn. I don't know, it didn't turn for me. When I went with the Soviet plane back after months, it was so underwhelming compared to the firepower of these things. We're finally at the objective. Let's go for our position. I'm here, guys.
After me.
I'm here. Let's see if they respond. They seem to be responsive.
On me.
It's pretty far though. Well, now we don't know if these are enemies or friends. We can already hazard a guess as soon as I'm in that zone, because if I don't capture, then I know some of these must be enemies.
Just a little more effort, and victory will
No,
surely
we're
be
capturing, okay. They're the two friends from before, the two in the squadron, I bet, that seem to like flying low so much for some reason. They're always so low. That instead is alone. It looks a bit menacing. Looks menacing, go. It's also within that zone though, huh? So if it was an enemy we wouldn't be catching. Well, the fact that it's three of us maybe makes it possible. Should we go for the dive? Well, maybe in a bit. I'll get closer first. What's the position of the enemy base, by the way? Ah, no, no danger of that. We're in friendly territory. Lost sight of the two guys. But there's fire on the ground there. Wait a second. Maybe I interpreted the situation wrong, because someone was shot down there. And now there is only one. And I'm no longer capturing. This looks bad. I think that's an enemy. Calling for help.
Need backup.
And going for the dive. Let's zoom, boomers. Let's boom, zoomers. When you push the stick, it makes the enemy become bigger. When you pull the stick, it becomes smaller. This means you're doing the right thing. And of course I missed. In any case, it's absolutely an enemy. We have energy to spare. I also have a G-suit on this thing that saves me from blacking out. That's quite an invention. And let's show them the power of the American machine guns. I hit him just a bit. Didn't do much to him. And now we'll do the turn.
Keep the pressure on.
Of course, if he gets to turning, he will turn better. But I can go faster. Oh, I don't like the looks of it.
Somebody cover me.
I have to extend, but I also have to go back upwards. I'm not safer unless I'm higher than him. They turn much better than me, this kind of planes. He wants to follow. That's a stupid thing, because now he will lose a lot of power. He hit me briefly, but I think in the end they did the wrong thing. Finally, friend is coming. A Russian friend, but he stalled his plane and now he's falling to the ground. That's not going to be much help. No, I don't think so. Unless he gets distracted. What the hell? You come to help, you stall your plane, you fall to the ground. Okay, I guess you helped someone somewhere. Maybe in the next life. I don't know, guys. If I was in the Mustang, maybe I would win, but this doesn't look good. Let's try to accelerate. I want to go faster. Down, towards the river. Now almost 500. Extend. Run to the base, he says. No, I broke the wing. You are right, Nix. I should have run. Look at the plane. You can still keep to there. Ah, because the base is here. True, it's so close. God damn it. Imagine if I could land it. No? Everything can happen in this world. Imagine if I could land it. That's quite a dream. I don't know how I can still keep to the air like this. No! My god. Well, I guess if it is to go, it will go. Otherwise, see you in the next life. Then, no, I can't afford a crash. I don't know if the plane would have broken, honestly, huh? I was certainly going fast, but I touched the ground soft enough. At least an attempt was made, what should I tell you? It's too late, Nils. You still see me alive, but in fact I'm in the afterlife. Now we broke both good planes, and I cannot go with that again. I guess I'll go with the lightning. Ha ha ha. The choice has been made for me. At least we destroyed a tank on that sortie, so it wasn't completely useless. We did destroy a tank. You never know. Maybe that was the tank that would made the battle won by the enemy, no? Even a single tank can be a tipping point. I know, Nix, I should have run. The Jack cannot fight like that. I'm starting to like that plane, so I tend to overestimate its power. It doesn't turn that well. That's just the truth of it. At least this has the firepower to boom and zoom correctly. Let's do it again. But I don't know how to call it, not the firepower, but with this plane it seems I can hit the target more consistently. Maybe the fact that it's stabler, well, more stable, I don't know if the word existed the way I shaped it. That's probably still the enemy. And unfortunately now I'm low and slow. Gain altitude. This brought me good luck earlier. Made me kill a couple of A20s. And they come again, in C3 in fact. Nice, there they are, already I see them. I call the position. No response. But no response. Well, I would have been asking for too much. No, I don't feel safe because I don't know what these two things are. No one's responding me. You enter the role of bait. I guess you're right. I think it's true for this one also, right, Nix? These planes just don't turn well. Until it makes me spawn again in one of the more expensive ones, that's what I have to do in the Americans. Just boom and zoom, then run. No, because I got the right idea with boom and zooming, finally you taught me, but still after the first pass, now I try to turn into the low altitude fighter again, because it's so ingrained in my muscle memory, but it's completely wrong in these planes. Makes you fall easily prey to the enemy. Luckily these are much harder to miss, now I bet I will kill at least one. Let's try and do it. You entered the role of bait. Indeed, I will remember these words.
Need backup.
I'm asking for cover.
I agree. Follow me.
Yeah, you agree, but you're still on base. I cannot let this opportunity go by. This will retreat very soon. It's the same as before, right? They must be the A20s. The strangely American A20s that yet I have to kill nonetheless, because this is a player-created server. I don't think that died. I often do that for months. Yeah, if only I had a good, valid teammate. There was another guy shooting the plane. It wasn't just my idea. Now we get the kill, but still, it stays in the family. Let's go for another plane. These three are very inviting.
Somebody cover me.
I keep calling for cover because I'm so exposed. No, wait, I'm not in alignment. Look how it turns the lightning, For being so big, it turns well. And now, getting into alignment. Again, the friend is shooting the bomber, but this time probably I will get the kill. Let's see. No, SM91 got me. Where was it? I don't even see the enemy. Ah, here you are. It came out of nowhere. No, my luck must be running out. Still got the kill though. I mean, if I got the kill, it's not a waste. We're at the third kill, plus the tank and the objective. Now I can spawn in the big thing. Let's go with the beloved Mustang of ours. It's time. It's Mustang time. It's Mustang time. I always die so often, Nix. I'm not so cautious as a pilot. But still I got my 4 kills, so I won't be unhappy yet. I won't be unhappy. It's kind of working out today. For me at least, for my standard, it is. I don't know guys if you were here when I still was learning how to fly the Mustang, but to take off in this thing really takes guts, because you have to have the softest touch with the stick. As soon as you pull too much, its torque completely takes control of the plane, and you do like this, boom, pump, and crash to the ground. I broke like 5-6 of these planes before I learned it, and it constantly is a problem when you fly it. If you pull the stick too much, you enter a spin. If you increase the speed too fast, you enter a spin. It's a very nervous and hard to pilot plane, which is the reason many people dislike it. But now that I'm starting to understand it, it's got a really nice mix-up of handling, power, and also firepower, because the 4 cannons of it are actually kind of amazing for the damage they can do, especially to these A20s. Let's try to go back there and get another kill, possibly by not dying again in the process. In theory I should go higher, but if I go higher, the ground attack planes will escape. Call in position. This time it doesn't answer. You see, there is the blossom of a possible cooperation between players, but unless you activate voice chat for everyone by default, it's never going to work out. I fly and hated the Mustang for 3 months before starting to like it. No, I took less for me, I think, thanks to your tutoring probably. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have tried it again so soon, but now that I understand it, it's a crazy good plan. And probably the main reason I'm still playing the Americans. Because you really cannot employ the same kind of strategy with the Soviets I played originally. I think these are the ground plans, yeah, they're escaping. Then we have no longer any reason to stay so low. In my opinion, 2500 is enough for the Mustang, because it can still sort a turn. It's not like the Mustang, the Jag. So if someone comes from behind, in theory I can extend and try to escape. Ciao Marco! Ciao, buon anno anche a te e buona decade ovviamente. Benvenuto sullo stream. Grazie per passare ogni giorno. Let's see what we can find around us. Mi hai detto che capisci anche l'inglese, no? Quindi continui a parlare in inglese così tutti mi capiscono. Happy New Year, I was saying to my fellow Italian. What is that? What is it? Was ist das? How does it look to you? Does it look like an enemy? That is the question. It's flying towards a base, but it could also be flying towards an objective, I guess. We will have to inspect the thing. It's also big, so it makes more likely to be a bomber. It is indeed a bomber, and it is indeed an enemy bomber. That I hit. That I hit. I always ask the question in groups. How to Mustang? Haha. How to Mustang indeed. Are we Mustanging well? I think we are Mustanging pretty well at the moment. Let's finish him. Fatality. Suck his soul. Shansung. Wait, I don't want to break my Mustang while trying to Mustang too hard. I must master the strength and composure to go for him only when I'm certain I can get him. What the hell, that thing is fast. In fact, too fast for me to catch up, I think. And also, to go slowly after him with that kind of firepower he has on its rear gunners would be suicide. Now, you see, I've grown Nix because like 1 month ago I would have done it. I would have gone after the guy and died in a smoldering fire. I bet on this. Now I will have to be content with damaging him, because there's no way in hell I can reach him again. These are fast. Indeed I have the ways of the Force. And of the Mustang. As we all must. Reduce speed because I'm overeating bad. Just for trying to stay behind the plane I'm almost killed myself. Thank you, Nix, I knew. I knew it was what I had to do. At least I hurt him. You never know, he might be unable to return to base, and now we still get the point. That's also an interesting idea, but what about these two? They're probably the Gatling planes. You know what, Nix, I think you're right. Why let him off the hook? There is no reason. We do what we can, because we must, Ang. And so I will go after him again. As the finger of the naked lady is pointing to the future, so I will go after the bomber again. We are at almost 3000, okay. Why let him off the hook indeed? That's going to do a terrible damage to our ground troops. Absolutely unforgivable. What sort of pilot would I be to live and survive? Like that. Here he comes. He's coming back already. You had the right idea. You always have the best ideas, Nix. I will try not to be too fast. I don't want to overshoot him, because I'll have, of course, only one chance. Here you come. Fuck. I missed. You can't be as lucky 2 times. And now to approach him from the front like this could work, no? No, couldn't make the turn. That's underwhelming. Now I don't think I will let him escape though. I will probably kill myself on these Nix, because of my patriotism. The turn he's making is probably helping. Watch me die, huh? Watch me die. Well, maybe I won't die after all. Maybe he will be the one to die. Doesn't seem to be too well off. We killed the big bomber. We killed the big Chinese player, big bomber. Nice if I do say myself. How's my ammo? Still got plenty of ammo. Good. Hear it sound. What nice. Music to my ears. Thank you for the advice, Nix. I probably would have gone after something else. You say good luck, I already won. We have the huge delay from me to your place. Okay, heading back to the front lines. Thank you, Nix. Was quite satisfying. Well, now we're starting to score pretty well. Now I recognize my score after 2 rather shitty days. Let's return to the hunt. Back to 3000 if possible. And head towards the front lines. Maybe the ground battle even. Cover the surveillance circle. Destroy the enemy attackers in D1. No, they're going away, I think. Protect the allied. Destroy the enemy convoy. Yeah. Thank you, man. You also made me proud to include in your squadron. To me, it's your squadron, even if you thought you didn't create. To me, it's yours. You're the Malaysia's most vicious pilot. That's the meaning of the tag, by the way. I'm not that much close to Malaysia, but yet, I was included nonetheless. And he is the most vicious pilot of his country, I bet. You should see him play, you should watch his channel. He's making a master tutorial, I've been told. I don't know if it's ready. I bet it isn't, because if it was, I would have already watched it. Let's see if the attackers... No, I think it's a bug. It's not the first time I see it. You see the ground attacker's objective and it never changes the square. It says D1 to the very end of the match. Nothing happens. They still remain there. So we don't care about that. Let's ignore it. Let's instead go and look at these two things. Try to mark my position again, but no one seems to be answering anymore, unfortunately. That was a good habit. Oh, well, okay, it's close to the base. I see. Well, you will surely post on Facebook when it is. I will also share it, by the way. Most of the stuff that comes from you is worth of doing it. That's the enemy base. No, it's not the enemy base, it's the non-active landing field. Which is the enemy, do you reckon? In my opinion, it should be that. I've seen white tracers, right? That one. Here I come. Get ready. Well, don't get too ready, lest you might evade the attack. Whee! That was the Savoia Marchetti from earlier, right? I think I got my revenge. I also saved the butt of a friend, I think, which makes it feel even better. Where's my kill? Didn't I kill an enemy plane? Where's my kill? Here it is. It was the Savoia Marchetti, I told you. For a second there I thought, maybe I killed a lightning. Did I kill a lightning? That would have been anticlimactic, but luckily that's not what happened. And look at that, 3,300 points, nice. Thank you, Nix. Maybe today everyone is still sleepy from all the alcoholics they drank. How's it said? The alcoholic beverages they drank for the last of the year. That's my luck today. It's not luck actually, it's the fact that they're all drunk. These are interesting. How's my ammo, by the way? Ooh, I'm starting to run a bit low, but I have enough for another engagement or two. A vulture, yeah, thank you. That's the way of the boom and zoomer. You should know very well. You're the only reason I use this strategy now, otherwise I'd still be crawling along the ground and try to jump up on enemies like a stupid guy. Well, like a guy that plays so much arcade missions, that's the problem really. Because that's how you play in arcade. It really makes you unlock a lot of planes, but also take up on wrong habits that don't absolutely work in simulation mode. So always keep that in mind if indeed you end up doing the jump like me. For instance, if you start to play with the joystick, you will have to go simulation mode, of course, because it's impossible to play that with that against people who use mouse and keyboard, and in that case, consider it's a whole different game. That's what I mean. You have to relearn a lot of things. I mean, there are more realistic simulation games, like there is Turmeric that is 10 times more realistic, but still you have to employ concepts that just don't exist in the arcade frame of mind here. So it's much more like a real battle. Cover the surveillance aircraft. Destroy the enemy attack is still there. No, we have no real objective that we can take part on. So let's go and check these possible targets. The enemy is lower, struggling to climb. That's a good idea, but now I'm already hunting in friendly territory because I was following that little black dot. I want to see what the black dot is, then I will do that. It's the big bomber again! Oh shit, I completely found... No, I didn't expect it. I'm close to the big bomber again. Same guy as before, I believe, the Chinese player, no? That would be quite fun to kill him again. Well, not fun for him, but for me, yes. I'll try to ask for help. We have the same problem as before, being that he's as fast as me. But if someone comes and help him, if he comes back after bombing... But Nix, does that thing have unlimited ammo? Because he seems to be spray and praying, basically. He's firing all at once. Does he never run out of ammo? Is that? He became so small. He should be dead. How could I lose sight of something so big? Should be that. There's another thing there. Maybe I should go and check that first, because the bomber is very, very dangerous, and I'd rather not die now. Close the throttle. I will go silent. Let's go silent. It's an enemy, yes, yes. No, it's a friend. Near to. No, but really, does he have unlimited ammo? That's the question. Oh, I blacked out on this. Let's try not to waste all this precious speed. Let's go back upwards immediately. It's too bad I managed to lose sight of the bomber, but I think he should be dead. I don't know how the heck I lost sight on it. It was so damn big. Ah, also. Ha! They really couldn't make it strong enough. They had to make it also partially invisible. I hate that plane. It's killed me so many times. I see two potential targets there. Maybe one of these is the bomber. I'm only 2000 now altitude, huh? Ooh, look how it spins. You see, that's what I meant. As soon as you push the stick a bit, it starts spinning. Okay, let's see what we have here. That's damage. I will bet on the one that is damaged, just because I hope him to be the enemy, rather than the friend. And how does he look to you? He looks friendly, okay, never mind. What about the other one then? Here it is. Why is everyone flying so low? Now I keep asking to myself. This is my neck, by the way. Hello, neck. My head actually can move away from the body. It's a special power of VR. Yeah, I've seen it happen, Nix. It happened to me the other day. I was fighting one of these in the cloud. It was completely invisible. I only saw the tracers hitting me, if you can believe it, but you can believe it very well. It happens. It becomes invisible. What a stupid thing. Why can't they fix this game? So, that seems a bit out of the picture now. But the way that bomber disappeared is ridiculous in any case. It was so big. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like fighting at night, basically. That one. I call my position, let's see if someone responds. Okay, it's more or less here. Going silent again. I'm coming from a bad angle to attack actually, but it's the year 2 again. So I boom and zoom at the same friend twice. Very professional. When you make a mistake, you never make it once, you make it twice. But where are the objectives? Why doesn't it give us any objective? Ah, here is one. Okay, one has just come out. Let's go to the objective. What's my fuel, by the way? Ooh, 66 minutes. Good thing I brought much, because it seems to be a long sort. The invisible bomb. But even the way it appeared right out of nowhere and started shooting me, it could have killed me on that. And that's ridiculous because I couldn't see it at all. Appeared out of thin air. $2,500 is enough. Attack the A point. Yeah, usual story with the gamers. They always try to do that. I'm the only one trying to communicate, by the way. That's also typical. I finally see some action there. These are at least 3 planes, I think. There are no formations in flight, at least judging by the objective list. But there are 3 planes spaced together. 2 guys, one above the other there. And there's an isolated one in the middle. Only one is higher than me. I think I'll go the other way. Yeah, whereas jets themselves absolutely don't make money, they actually burn money for fuel, I think, judging by... Here it is, here it is! Is that an enemy damage going towards friendly territory, or a friend returning to base? Because if it's a friend returning to base, I just did the most stupid thing of my life. Oh no, but it's the enemy. I cannot tell by the shape, is it the bomber again? I cannot catch it in. It's in any case useless to follow him like this, just like it was before. Unless he goes for a sharp turn.
Follow me.
What a strange combat. Everyone going so slow at altitude. That's at Savoia Marchetti, I think. The SM91. Now that has an absolute killer rear gunner, so I will have to be very careful in my approach. They kill me so many times. Because it looks a bit like a Lightning. You think it's a fighter, but it's not a fighter. It's a plane that has a strong rear gunner, very, very strong. Now he's also attacking a friend. I'm risking it. I also don't have much ammo. I'm risking bad because now it's going to open fire from the rear. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I can see that. When you see the butt of the thing, you know you have 3 seconds to live. I hit him again. Now he's smoking bad.
Victory will be ours.
Let's finish him. Mr. Savoia. Marchetti sends his regards. Ah, what the hell, what the hell? Okay, now we're just doing acrobatics, and I spun the Mustang as usual. I hate the way it does it. But you know what? I don't think it's going anywhere. It's so badly damaged. What can he do?
Cover me!
It's so easy to spin this plane when you least expect it. I think the rear gunner must be wounded. Doesn't make sense that he's not shooting me.
Somebody cover me!
I'll ask for cover just to be sure. Oh shit, I said my famous last words. Look at this. I'm doing acrobatics basically. And now I have to be careful because the gunner is shooting. And the gunner can kill you very, very easily.
Somebody cover me!
You absolutely can get behind me in that thing. Also, especially since it's damaged. But I cannot get behind him either because of the dangerous rear gun. If someone could help me, maybe even just make him turn the other way. I think he can escape me. Because even if I could go faster, even if I could, how can I chase a thing that can kill me more easily than I can shoot him from behind? It's almost stupid the power that thing has in the rear gun. Let's go to the other possible target. This one. I'm afraid I'm almost out of ammo though. He's still there, mind you, by the way. And he's coming back.
Let's keep the pressure
He's
on.
bloodthirsty like that. He wants a piece of me. It's absurd. It's absurd. He has more power in his behind than I have in my forward. But he's going slow because damage, you see. And he still have 40 rounds of ammo. Let's go for another pass. I'm very much worried that someone might snipe me while I try to do that. I use every return to base, right? But I don't want to let him escape.
Need backup!
And I did the stupid thing. I said it so much, and yet I did the stupid thing. That's the power of the rear gun of that thing. Okay, you know what I'll do now? I will pick the plane that absolutely would have won in that situation. I will pick the Black Widow. Universal ammo. And 1 out 36. I knew I didn't have the firepower for that, and yet I still went for it.
To the map!
I still went for it. You see, I make the same stupid mistakes.
We've captured a zone.
I wonder if I get the kill because that's absolutely badly damaged. And now we go in the beast, the black monster of the night. This is the Ratsgrits basically. Did you ever follow the Ace Combat series? There was this mythical beast that arises in the important moments of history. And it was like a black dragon. Basically this is the Ratsgrits. Here you can see it. It looks like something out of a Japanese anime in fact. It's the biggest and most expensive fighter of World War II. With absolute crazy firepower and a turret to boot. No, I know, Nix. I got greedy. He was already dead. Why did I have to push it? To push my luck? Now I will show you something cool. This is cool. Even just to fly it is cool. Let's hope I also manage to get a kill in it. This plane has a crew of 3, by the way. The pilot, and then there's the radar operator, because it has a microwave radar as you can see, and the turret gunner. But also the turret is remote controlled, and I point on the right, and both the radar operator and the gunner can use it.
On me!
The turret can shoot both forward and backward as you can see. It's like a tank turret really, it turns 360 degrees and also shoots upwards. It's an interesting plane to say the least. But by now I repeated these things every time I take it out of the garage. Yeah, I'm first, I see it. Well, I must have scored from damaging that Savoia so badly. He got lucky though, because the last run I was sure I would get him. I saw the bullets hit the side of the tail. Unfortunately, it didn't break. It's also well armored. That thing is a monster, by the way. I'll have to unlock it eventually.
I'm sorry.
I see a lot of players using it, and I can easily imagine why. Let's go to at least 3000 in this hulking beast of a plane. It looks so cool, I just can't get over it. Also wrote on the tail, look at that. No, yeah, I wrote veteran. It's the veteran plane. So they can easily recognize and kill me while hunting for the decal. Well, it's not like many people fly this hulking beast. Oh, there's another one actually. He's being pretty proficient with it. He got 3 kills. I always first place, yeah, in kills and also deaths. That's kinda comes from my style. Always looking for action, even to my wrong. I'm not often first, but when I'm first, I'm also first in deaths. Look how black it is. The blackness of the night, where it actually was meant to fight, because this is a plane that is meant to fight in night sorties, but that is not modeled in War Thunder. You still have its amazing firepower to go for. If I put myself behind the bomber or the SM, the Savoia Marchetti with this, I will tear them to pieces. These has 4 cannons and 4 machine guns in the turret. When you start to shoot, people really turn their heads. You see how the radar spots the enemy? Well, I could also spot the enemy, but... Also, I wanted to ask you, Nix, because you certainly know, but does the radar in War Thunder actually tell you when you are looking at an enemy or a foe? Because realistically it shouldn't. But I see sometimes the arrows you have up there, they get 2 little bars on the side of it, and it seems to indicate something. Possibly it's an EFF system? I would require to know. Maybe after the delay you can tell me. We're flying towards the base now for following this though. It doesn't make much sense. Let's keep gaining even more altitude. I want to stay more than 3000 in this. This cannot turn, of course, it's so big. If I find myself behind the bomber in this, you will see the fireworks of New Year's Eve. What a beast. I won't go back though. So the 2 vertical bars indicate the enemy, that's what you mean. So I was following an enemy a little ago. Well, good thing I didn't go for it, because I was slower and slower. Whereas this look interesting. This mission has a clear lack of objectives though, huh? That I can say. There is no objective, look at that, destroy the convoy, even then, only destroy the convoy, and if I don't want to do ground attack row, what do I have to do? We have supremacy finally. Ooh, I'm right in the supremacy zone.
Guide on me. Cover me.
I will tell everyone that I'm already here, and also the friend is there, so he's there. They're both close, one, and the second should be more to the right, but I cannot see him. In any case, that's a friend. Victory will be yours. Yeah, let's hope so. I'm very high, 3500. And I'm currently capturing, albeit slowly. Reinforcements are on the way. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. We should be able to get the capture. These are both friends, I think. No, wait, because I see 3 things. 2 are the friends that responded. The third we don't know. I wonder if they have seen it, because it's potentially dangerous. Let's just turn our nose towards the direction of the potential drama. I wish I could click the map. Because these and these responded to me. And what about that? Ooh, destroy the enemy attackers. Well, it feels bad to leave the point, but to attack the attackers with this, we can totally destroy the attackers with the guns of this plane. What do you say, Nix? Well, for the good of the team... Ah, you never fight. Okay, I see, I'll have to Google it. If I wanted to do the right thing, I should probably stay here and try to cap. That's a good idea, Nix. Let's try to do it. I will fly towards the ground attackers though, because it's such an inviting target. I can increase the radar with some button I bound here. The radar's range, yeah, this goes up to 18 kilometers. Actually, the Hellcat radar goes much farther, because it's a different technology. They're shooting. And also the ground attackers are going for the run. What do you reckon is maximum speed for this plane? I wish I knew. I'll know I reached it when it starts to vibrate, I guess. Let's go for the ground attackers. This plane is surprisingly maneuverable for its size, but still it's big. So you cannot certainly expect to survive long in a tank fight. Which should I point at? Maybe that. These two seem more isolated. I will ask for cover while I do though. That's the friend I was using as smoke earlier, I think.
Guide on me.
And these are two ground attack planes. Lucky they missed. How could they miss though? I will go back. There's a lot of movement here. I always find myself flying so low in this thing. Why is that? Why is that? That's not its job. I don't like it. Here comes the turret. Well, from having spoken at length at the power of the guns of this thing, I mean, it's not being so powerful now. Also, one engine is smoking. Well, I got two. What the heck? I spoke so much about the power, yet two salvos didn't bring the enemy down. Okay, one smoking engine isn't necessarily enough to bring me down. Let's go for another pass. That's an enemy going down, I think. What does the radar say to us about it? Nothing, because the radar cannot see it. For some reason. What's he shooting at? Victory is close, he says. No, it's not so close. Ooh, someone's coming behind. No, this life will be over soon. Ah, two of them. Look at that, huh? Veteran indeed. Where the fuck is the pointer? Here it is. Why is the pointer going the opposite direction? No, I cannot use the turret. And now I'm losing power even more. Okay. I think today isn't a good day for using strange planes. Since I do better with the standard run-of-the-mill ones. Ooh, look at that. I got a kill. Woohoo. He was a top player, mind you, but still I got a kill. Hi Ricardo, wait, I'll read your comment in a second. I've got my hands a bit full at the moment. Just wait a second, I will read your comment. Ooh, look at the turret shooting all by itself. I support because I love the way you play, and also because I'm starting my own channel. Really, Ricardo, I'll follow you as well. I want to follow you. I bet I will like your channel. You also play War Thunder? Okay. And now I'm smoking. I'm damaged. And there's another one coming. Maybe just no. But look at that. I got 2 kills. I mean, after all, it didn't go completely bad. Now I have 4,700 points. To me, that's good. To me, that is good. So thank you for your comment, Ricardo. Ricardo, I mean. I will follow your channel. Let's go with the Mustang again. I don't want to pick all these strange planes that I cannot use well.
Somebody cover me. Guide on me.
So I am at 8 kills now. 8 kills. That's not bad. Go Mustang, go. No more strange planes. I use the sure thing. Very soft touch. Oh, already I'm pulling too much. You see how he wants to spin. Thank you, Nix. All things considered, I mean. All things considered. Well, I still cannot use that plane well. It's so strange. But the turret really is cool. To have a turret on a fighter is really cool. I should have a mouse on this side though, to use it with the left hand. I always say it, but well, I could put like a tray that comes out from... Yeah, this is an idea. I could in theory have something that slides out from under this piece of wood. This is a piece of wood I screwed to this chair. And then lay the mouse on it. But then if I bump it, it falls to the ground. I don't want to buy a trackball for this, because I've thought about it. You know, the old trackball, they were left-handed ones that you use with your thumb. To put a trackball here would be the best thing. Or maybe even here. And you could use your turret with it. It's a project of mine that I've been thinking about for a while. This whole setup has been built by me, by the way, because this chair in theory was only for driving games. You couldn't even put joysticks on them by design. So to include also a mouse, indeed, would be interesting. There were a series of by Logitech, also wireless if I well remember, but I don't know if they make left-handed ones. I bet Amazon has it. Amazon has everything. Okay, they're fighting there. I was trying to ask to myself, why does the plane want to turn left so much? Yeah, I was laying my feet on the pedals. That's probably part of the reason. Did I see planes disappear? What is that?
Move after me.
Signaling my position. Maybe some kind heart will respond to me. Apparently not. Okay, we're not much high, but that's inviting. Oh, yeah, other side of the map. What do you reckon that is? What do you reckon that is? What is this? What is this? Nani nani? Enemy des. Enemy da. Teki da. Yeah, if we want to speak Japanese, let's do it well. Wait, I'll write you in a second. Let me surprise this guy. Let's give him a nice New Year's surprise. Come on, I want another key for my collection today. Maximum speed. Don't give away your position. And now, a bit more. A bit more. He doesn't know anything. He's gonna get a nice surprise. There you go. Bam! Bam! Now we made sure after the second shot. Was a BF-109. You should pair the Mustang with the F2A3. What I did months ago. What do you mean? Pair them. You say playing a bit of each, probably that's what you mean. Well, the Corsair, I think it's interesting, but I'd love to upgrade it by playing a bit in arcade mode, because the way it is, I don't like it. I played it with the 36. Well, the Apache is on another tech line. You know, I haven't played the American planes for long, so for me to unlock that one plane, basically, is a lower BR Mustang. Really, that's cool. Unfortunately, to unlock that would take weeks for me, I think, where I stand. So now I'm at 9 kills. It's starting to look good. Even though most of them were AIs, but still. That's a big formation there. What is that? Oh, I'm overreading. Wait. I'm overreading. Destroy the enemy surveillance circle. Destroy the enemy combo. Strange. There's no objective for this. But that's a formation. In friendly territory. Probably it's recently spawned friendly bombers. I won't go after them. Let's go back to 2500 if possible. Oh, you see how he wants to spin? I just increased the throttle a bit faster and that made it spin. Thank you, Nix. My god, there's so much stuff going on. Look at this. Look at this. The calling position. I call position. What is this? That's the Savoia Marchetti. Don't tell me it's the Savoia. Oh shit, now I feel compelled to follow him and probably die again. No, but Nix, you should tell me, how do I approach a thing that shoots from the behind more than I shoot from the forward? The fuck? The F Savoia Marchetti. Ah, I see. I'll probably do it then. You seem to describe it as an interesting plane. Rather than go straight for tier 4, because also I don't have the credits to buy the tier 4 planes. You know how this game is. You know, they had an old motto back in the World War II era in Italy that said Avanti Savoia, which means ahead House of quotation marks Savoia, because the Savoia were the royalties of Italy at the time. And maybe they should have said instead Indietro Savoia, which is behind. Since that thing shoots so well from the behind, that's what I mean. If you get my meaning. Go back, Savoia. Maybe they should drive that plane backwards, actually, and that would make it even more dangerous. But what is that? Why it isn't? Ah, no, okay, it's the Allied attackers. Now I see it. In E5, okay, I haven't read the objective. Let's go and cover the attackers. I mean, it's the objective. We might as well. I'm at my safe altitude of 2500. Oh, I see. Too bad, by the time your message reaches me, I am well past the point. The delay is really terrible. Imagine if I were streaming from some service, a multi-stream, we would have even longer. It's crazy. We have like half of a minute. Go over 500 from above. Deflection shot. Ah, I see. I'll keep it in mind for when I meet it again. And here's the ground attackers now. You must be now almost a minute behind compared to what I'm playing. It's all Facebook's fault. I bet that is also limiting the engagement of my viewers, unfortunately. What is that? Let's go to this. That's a friend. P47. And that's also an enemy friend. What is that? It's a friend. It's a jolly couple of P47s flying at 3 meters from the ground, basically. Because that's bound to be an excellent idea, not to fly 3 meters from the ground in a plane that can't turn fight, no? Amazing team as always. Flies a bit lower is going to hit the top of the houses basically, or maybe even the trees. But I shouldn't be the one to talk. That's how I played like 1 month ago before starting to play with Nix and the others. I played that way too. I just didn't understand it. What did he see? What is he calling? I bet one of these must be an enemy then, and probably he or she is under attack.
Awesome.
Ah, they are Nix.
Excellent.
They are. Indeed they are.
Attention to the
Let's go on
designated
cover
grid
then.
square.
There's enemy at altitude though. If I well interpret the call from the friend, she's saying that there's an enemy there and they're all very high. But I guess they have their hands full.
Move after me.
Let's try to go and save the attackers.
Follow me.
I will try to signal my intention. I think that is the one shooting the attackers, yeah. The one... The leftmost one. Is there more than one? It's the Savoia Marchetti, my nemesis. I damage him, but I won't put myself behind him because you know the because. But I damage him. Let's go for the other one. Was that the attacker going down? Oh, I think it was the enemy going down, so I can hunt the Savoia now. That's the P47 flying at low altitude. Where did Savoia go? Yeah, I heard a German voice too, you know, Nix. I don't know why. It's the strangest thing. It's the second time I hear it, actually. P47. No, it's a Yak 9. Ah, okay, it's a Yak 9. We're fighting together with the Russians, okay. Only now I notice. We are losing bad. No, not so bad. You know it very well. My god, the delay is even worse though. I guess we saved the attackers, no? That was the objective. I wonder where that thing went though. Probably someone else shot it down, I guess. No. I see white smoke. He was walking white. Let's see if it's him. It looks big enough to be the Savoia. Let's see. It's a bit too dark though. It was a clear plane. It was almost whitish brown. No, I think it's one of the friends from before. P47. You're on German side of the map. That's why the spies use them. Ah, I see. Well, that's kinda stupid. So I can hear German voices, okay. Indeed I can see why you hate it. Completely illogical. I think we're losing, you know. It looks like a losing battle. That's an enemy, yeah. It's a small enemy flying low. I was so close to hitting him with my entire plane, I mean. Good thing I didn't. I'm doing tough fight on the Mustang. But, I don't know. Certainly it's not a turn fighter, but to me, it functioned pretty well in that role. That's the Savoia. Okay, you can tell it because it's shooting from the butt instead of the nose like a civilized person.
Guide on me.
He's attacking the P-47. I let him go and now he's on my conscience. Let's go after him again. I don't think he can escape. What can he do?
Somebody cover me.
Yeah, that was a Piorenskrisk. What the fuck is that? I killed myself a Piorenskrir. Looks like, sounds like an angry god of the Norse people. A Piorenskir. This is why you're shooting the American A-20, yeah.
Excellent.
I shoot down a Piorenskir. Where's the Savoia now? Starting to run low on ammunition though, huh? 10 kills. Hey, 10 kills is good. Any day of the year, but especially the first day of the year or and the decade. P-47. Here's the Savoia Marchetti. Too bad I didn't see it in time. Now, of course, no, he's fighting the P-47, and he can also fight me at the same time, because its rear gun is so damn fucking powerful. Avanti Savoia. Avanti Savoia. I want revenge against that guy. I want revenge. My opinion, that plane is too powerful. It's not fair. No. I should go with the combat flats. I always forget. He got the kill. Oh, let's try not to give him another kill. No, I'm out of bullets. And he also killed me. Too cool dude in the SM. How much I hit him? How much damage did I do to that thing? And still he didn't go down, and still he managed to kill me instead. I hate that plane. Let me tell you, I hate that plane. Shall we do the crazy thing and go with the Corsair again? If I never go with the Corsair, I never upgrade it from stock. Let's do a sortie with the Corsair. Besides, the battle is almost over. Unfortunately, I'm afraid they're going to win. That's an interesting takeoff strategy. Okay. He just did... What? What did you do? What did you do? He just learned how to take off in the Mustang, no? Flower Sagre. No, but no, Nix. The Savoia is an OP plane. In my opinion, it's too powerful. It doesn't make sense. It's completely impossible. I wrecked him. I shot him so many times. I saw pieces of it flying off. And yet he kept to the sky. And not only that. He managed to destroy me. I saw the other day one guy flying the plane got like 7-8 kills in the span of 3 minutes. It's illogical. It's far too powerful as a plane. Yeah, shit happens indeed. It's in the learning phase. Happens with all people when you start to fly the Mustang, really. "11 kills. No, excuse me. No, it's still 10. Cover the bombers. You know the Mustang is a bitch. No, but I know it very well. And cover the bombers and destroy the surveillance aircraft. B5. No, it's too far. You have to put the apple a bit backwards, a bit more towards the elevator there, because otherwise I cannot see the snake, and if I cannot see the snake, I might as well not look at the apple, no?
Attention to the designated grid square.
Oh. Well, okay, I'm here.
After me!
But I think I don't want to fight it even anymore. The next time I see one, I'll fly the opposite way. Because it's ridiculous. You never can kill that thing. It's indestructible in simulation mode. I don't know. I shot it so much. I was sure this time I would get the kill. Oh, someone shot down the surveillance. Good, because actually the match is fairly close. You see, now we're losing points. But it's not impossible for us to still win. No, I know you was referring to it. I know. I got your meaning very well. No, because you thought I thought. No, I didn't think it. I know what you meant.
The enemy is winning.
The enemy is winning. Let's head towards the point that the friendly voice marked. These are the bombers we have to cover. Do they look under attack to you? No, they're all so neatly arranged. They're not under attack. I see the bar is going down. In my opinion, we're going to lose it. Yeah, real soon, I'm afraid. And there's no objective we can complete. Maybe when the bombers get out of the combat zone, and I think they will soon, we can get back some points, but I'm afraid it won't be enough. Ah, yeah, you're right, I did kill one. I forgot, you see. Haha, to me, it's a day like any other. I always kill SM91s. To me, it doesn't even matter. Let's try to bust a little. It looks bad, I don't think we can win. I hope at least I can get some kill to end the match. Cover the bombers completed. So what's happening now? Their bar is going down a bit. Also another objective should begin. We had supremacy before. Well, let's pretend this might still decide the match, although I'm afraid it actually cannot. We have already lost, but let's try to go for a final point.
Excellent. Guide on me.
I will say the obvious thing, because someone has to, right? And if I find the correct button... Oh god. Attack the A
Attack the
point!
On me. Well done.
I feel like the protagonist of Code Geass now, when he starts directing all his troops to rebel against the evil empire of Britannia. Let us all go. Follow my strategy. Attack the A point. And the MA264. Well, downing the 264 was quite the wow moment. I should make a clip of it. I think I will. That was one of the highest points of the entire week, if not month. Follow my winning strategy, guys. Let us all attack the A point. Do not hesitate. The enemy's throat is exposed because they don't expect it, you see, for us to attack the A point.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
I agree. Now coming above the objective. Yeah, you know what, Nix? The crazy thing, I'm only watching it now because for so long I disregarded it despite hearing so many people calling it an absolute masterpiece. I think I mistook for another shitty anime that I saw some episode and I thought, but it's not so good, of course, it was another thing. And now that I've seen a couple of episodes, I must say, it's a very, oh look at that, it's a bomber. It's a very cool anime, but let's speak about it later, because I see the big bomber again, and I'm actually, I think, in the right plane to try and kill him. And, oh my god, 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 the power of this plane is crazy, the power. Nix, the power of this gun. Why didn't you tell me? But actually, you did tell me about it. These are crazy I broke the bomber in 3 pieces with one salvo, completely disintegrated. I think this plane can sink ships with this kind of cannons. My god. It's a true corsair, so that's why they call it corsair. He can shoot down ships. He can sink them. We were there speaking about monotonous tasks and anime, and then boom, kill the bomber. Oh god, the power of this plane. Now I'm starting to respect it. He didn't have time to say anything. Boom, pam, dead. The power. Merry Christmas indeed. I love your remark. Too bad we lost. But we lost with style, no? I think we lost with style. I got some box. I got 68,000 credits. I got 2300 points of experience. I got... 2 backup, I don't care. I unlocked an airframe of something. And 2 eye for eye. 1 Avenger. 5 rescue. Professional. 5 times. Player statistics. I'm first in my team. Unfortunately, the other team had very good players. And we could see that. Okay, let's unlock the pieces of the plane that I researched. For the P61, okay, because I enjoyed it. I still cannot play it well, but still I enjoyed it. I think he needs more power. Let's go for the engine next. He needs more power, definitely. And that's it, I guess. Yeah, I would never have enough time to do another battle now. So it was a rather productive match and session. Let's see if I can show you this time I wanted to show you the camera effect of the headset that lets you see the room. Wait, today I want you to see it. Let me exit the game, probably it's better. It was quite a stream. It's too dark, you can't see anything like this. Wait, I'll turn on the lamp. No, because the other day I wanted to show you how the index actually has a camera that lets you see stuff, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work not even with the artificial light. Probably needs natural. You can sort of see something, but not much. Well, in any case, that's it for today, guys. Unfortunately, this is when I close my stream always. The plane is a monster, but the cooldown time, the only downside, yeah, indeed. You can sort of see my hands, I guess. So, guys, that's it for today. I'll be streaming again tomorrow morning at 8 of the morning, Italian time, which I always said was UTC plus 2. Now I think it's actually UTC plus 1. In any case, it's in about 12 plus 4, about 15 hours tomorrow morning. And then I will stream again in the afternoon, 5 hours after that. In the morning, I think I'll play my new game. This morning I had crazy fun with Bomb Wars. I bet you know it. Yeah, it's kinda cool. It doesn't work too well, unfortunately. You can see the hand. Look at that. My hand. And tomorrow morning, I will stream Bomb Wars. So if you like Bomb Wars, you could also watch the clip of this morning. It's also on my YouTube channel. In the meantime, goodbye. Goodbye and thank you. Ciao from Italy. Thank you. Follow my page if you enjoyed. I hope you did. I certainly did. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye. Bye, Nix. Thank you as always.